panel is one of the things that I love personified, because we are in Washington and we are getting to talk to the folks from Funko. How many people out there collect Funko Pops or any kind of Funkos? All right, that's the majority of the folks. If you don't collect, there are people out there selling Funkos now. You can always get started. Enough from me. I'm really excited to introduce a couple of amazing folks who help bring our fandoms to life through these incredible collectibles. And that includes Corinne.
Hi. Hi, guys. I'm Corinne Cavallero, and I head up animation at Funko. Yes, we do animation now. And I actually was brought to Funko by our VP of Creative, Ben Butcher, who's not here, but we used to work together back in cartoons for many, many years, so yeah.
I am a big fan of those animations. If you haven't seen them, they're adorable.
Maybe we'll see one.
Oh. Chris Sully, known only as Sully, which I love because Monsters, Inc. is a great movie.
What's up, fanatics? Thanks for coming out, everybody. Yeah, as she mentioned, I'm Sully. I am a big Funko fanatic. I have been since 2011 when I started collecting. I was a fan first, and I stalked the company long enough and met enough people where when a position came open in marketing, I just jumped right on in, and they said, go. And I've been doing marketing for 2.5 years at Funko, and I love every day of it.
Dreams do come true. Mike?
Yeah, hi, I'm Mike Bushnell. I run the product management organization for Funko Digital. I actually came to Funko. I was also a longtime collector, many, many years in the game, chasing down the vinyl, and I was on Funko's website, saw that they were starting to kind of pursue more complex digital efforts with a development team and product management, and I was in San Francisco at the time, so I applied, went through the whole rigmarole, got down here, and ended up moving down to Everett, Washington to work at Funko. It's another dreams come true moment, you know. I'm still kind of in the clouds about it sometimes.
And Kiernan.
Hey. Hello? Is it on?
Uh-oh.
It says it's on.
Oh.
Hello?
You can always borrow mine.
Oh, thank you. Hey, can you guys hear me now? Awesome. Yeah, thank you. My name's Kieran Lampert. I'm a senior sculptor at Funko. I joined up there about 2.5 years ago, and before then I was working in video games, actually. I was doing character art for video games. And I was doing that for a while. I was enjoying it, but the industry is a little unstable. I've been collecting toys for a long time. I'd heard about Funko, and I was a big fan, and the opportunity came up for me to sort of switch there. It's a lot of crossover of the things I used to do and the things I'm doing now, but the company's just amazing. I love working for them. I love my job every day. It's a pleasure to work for Funko.
So one of the cool things that I love about Funko is that it's not just collectibles. It really is pieces of art, as well as engaging fans. I've been to a number of amazing fan activations, awesome stores. You're at every single Comic-Con. Talk to me about what really goes into not just putting together these amazing collectibles, but really getting fans engaged, because at the end of the day, that's who it's for, right?
I think I could speak a little bit to engagement. Working on the marketing team at Funko, we make it a priority to put fans first. Everyone is a fan of something. We know that. I mean, you heard several of us say we were fans first. We go after those licenses we know you want, and some of those that you didn't know that you wanted, but you will soon. And we make sure to engage fans everywhere we go, whether it's at live events, Comic-Cons where we have booths, where we have panels like this, live Funko Funcasts. We do live game streams. We do live unboxings online, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the above. We're constantly engaging with fans, sharing their content that they make. Right now, we're doing a Funko Photo a Day challenge. We're on day 4, which is Shoofy Day. In case anyone hasn't submitted their photo today, it's a great opportunity to take photos of your Funko products that you own, along with, setting them up in whatever way that you see fit, sharing those photos online to show people what you're a fan of, and a chance to win prizes from Funko. That's just one of the many things that we do on a daily basis.
That's pretty amazing. Now, this is kind of a personal question. Do each of you have a personal fandom that you actually collect yourself, or is it just like, my desk is just covered with Funkos?
I sit under a very large print of a Funko Wonder Woman pop that the art team did. So anything Wonder Woman is brought to me, which is amazing, and I appreciate it.
I have more Sully items than you can count. Yeah.
Wait, how many Sully items are there?
Just at Funko alone, we have 9 or 10 at this point, but I collect anybody who does anything Sully, I've got it.
Aww.
Yeah, I kind of go back and forth between fandoms. You know, I love the ad icons, but then I also love specific form factors. I like going back and hunting for wobblers and things that are really from kind of the initial stages of Funko becoming what it is today. I like to tap into the roots a lot.
Is this thing on now?
Uh-oh.
Still not? Okay.
We got you.
I'll just check that every once in a while. Maybe it'll turn on. So yeah, I collect a few things. I'm really big into Harry Potter. I did some Harry Potter 5 stars, which are one of our form factors. Really big into the Dark Crystal. Like Dark Crystal is one of my all-time favorite films, and so you know we've got a line of those that we released a long time ago. And The Incredibles. I think The Incredibles is like my favorite Pixar film, one of my all-time favorite animated films. So I really like those as well.
And this question is kind of for everybody. I know a lot of people out here really know the vinyls. Like, it is well known. The vinyls are like focused on in the animation, which I love. You know, how many different types of Funko products are actually out there? Not including t-shirts and prints, but like actual collectible.
Start rattling down the line. Yeah.
I'm like, so the thing about Funko, we have a lot of different products. We have a line called 5 Star, which are smaller figures that come with accessories. We have Rock Candy, which are female-based, although we do have the Harry Potters, which are just really cool stylized poses. We're always coming up with new lines. Our artists and our sculpting teams are amazing. They're constantly really pushing the envelope to see not only what is popular, what fans want, but also what we can do that's innovative. So, I mean, a number, I don't know, probably 40 at this point, but we're going to be coming out with new stuff every day.
I've been keeping track of the ones that I've been doing, just like keeping a tally mentally. And I think I've made, since being here for like 2 years, I've made close to 400 figures just myself. Yeah.
About form factors.
Oh, form factors, yeah. And we're constantly expanding into different form factors as well. I think that's one of the things I like the most about Funko is that not only we keep our ear to the ground for not only fandoms that people are interested in, but also form factors. Like what kind of toys, what kind of figures do they want to interact with? How can we really engage fans in ways that they can show what they're interested in ways that make sense to them and they enjoy?
Yeah, I'll tag on to that. Funko HQ up in Everett is also a place where you can come walk and shop and buy the products. And I do tours through there occasionally for different people, different marketing teams. And they come in and I always hear the same thing. Oh, I didn't know y'all made that. I didn't know y'all made that. I didn't know y'all made that. For long, they realized that everything in that store is a Funko product when they really only knew us from Pop.
That's pretty. Well, also, I think that goes into the next question. From start to finish, like from fan to fan product, what does the process of putting together a form for Funko look like?
Sure. Is this on? Yeah. Oh, awesome. All right. Cool. Got a working microphone.
We
Yeah.
gotcha.
So it usually starts. I mean, a little bit happens before the art department gets it, but usually we work with a licensor. Either we'll approach them or they'll approach us. We'll sort of figure out what figures we want to do in their lineup. And then it starts with a concept piece. We have a concept art team, and the concept hands their concept to us, the sculpting team. We'll sculpt it up, and then all throughout this process, we're going back and forth with the licensor to make sure that it looks exactly the way that they want it, that we're making the best possible figure. And then from there, once we get approval, we go into production. Production usually takes a few months, but usually, like when it comes to a concept hitting the ground running, we like I said, we keep our ear to the ground, and if there's something that's really hot that we think people are really going to like, we can crank it up super fast.
I remember that happened after Black Panther with M'Baku, which I did pre-order and do have. And it was one of those things where people were like, oh, we want it, and then suddenly it was available. And that's really amazing to have that kind of feedback from fans and really like to understand that this is at a certain point where it's at. So how did animation get added into this amazing pot of wonderfulness?
So we used to do collector boxes. And part of the marketing team, their role was to promote the collector boxes, our collector core. They're now being sold on Amazon, but they used to be a subscription. And part of the marketing was to do these little animations that would help promote. There was a company in the UK called Evil Corporation, actually a large evil corporation that we were working with. And then push came to shove, we decided to acquire them, and now we're partners, so that's my team. Although I'm not there, we talk every day, and they're now called Funko Animation Studios, and we're really ramping up. We do 2D, 3D, you name it. So I hope to continue to kind of grow with them and see where this could take us.
That's really awesome. And so it then expanded from animation, and now, for those out there who may not know, there is an app that collectors can use. And it's actually really cool, because it's not just, hey, this is coming up, hey, these are our new releases, but you can keep a digital version of your collection on the app?
Yeah. So the Funko app has a catalog of over 17,000 products. It's the most robust product catalog of Funko products that's available online. You can download the app, start to track your collection, track your wish list. In addition to that, it also tells you an average of the secondary market value estimate, so you can kind of see what your collection is worth if you are actively tracking it. See the price variance go up and down over time. And then in addition to that, it's also one of the easiest ways to actually explore our catalog. So you asked earlier, how many different product lines has Funko ever made? Well, everyone in the audience can actually go find that out by just downloading the Funko app, and you click into the filters, and you can actually filter that catalog by every product brand, product line that we've ever produced. In addition to that, we actually made a little something special, a search synonym for this particular event. So you can go into the Funko app, go into search WAMU, W-A-M-U, and that's going to return the 179 products that relate to actors and actresses and celebrities that are here at Ace Comic-Con right now.
This is our highlight reel, our sizzle reel. I think they're working their way to the app there.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep asking amazing questions of my own personal enjoyment now, and I think that's really cool. And what it really says is clearly Funko is about the fans and looking for new ways to engage fans, new ways to get. Is there a more? And I hate to ask this because I know you don't have a favorite at Funko, but is there a most? What is your most popular type of Funko?
Well, I mean, 90% of products that are in collections and wish lists are Funko Pops. You know, for some of our more popular or larger licensing lines like Marvel, Disney, DC, or even just Warner Brothers as a whole, those roughly make up each individually 25 to 30% of all products in collections or wish lists. So from the fan perspective, it seems that a lot of people out there are collecting pop, and a lot of people out there are following the biggest fandoms that are out there in pop culture right now. And then beyond that, you have those really hardcore niche fans that love the little smaller things and the little details that go into that.
Yeah, and that's really cool because you mentioned rock candy. I love rock candy. I also love Valkyrie. I even have a Valkyrie tattoo. It is a big thing for me. I see you. And I love the fact that I do have two pops that are Val, and then I have the rock candy, and it's so badass. Can you talk to me a little bit more? Because I know rock candy has a very specific description, as do a lot of the Funkos. Talk to me a little bit about rock candy. Sure. All of you can.
So I love rock candy because it really empowers our female characters and superheroes. So, you know, a lot of the fandoms have them posing very sexy, and which you can be sexy and powerful at the same time, and I think that's what rock candy embodies. The caveat is, and I used to be in production, so I have to caveat it, Harry Potter line's a little different. But all of the others are, yes, this just confidence, powerful, just I think it really emulates that with the posing, and yeah, the way, do you want to talk about posing?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was just going to say, like, my two favorite lines that I enjoy working on are 5-star and rock candy. Those two are the most fun.
And for those who don't know, can you let them
Yeah.
know what 5-star is?
Yeah, absolutely. So 5-star is the lineup. I think someone mentioned it a little bit before, but they're smaller figures. They have 3 points of articulation, so the head turns and the arms turn, and then they usually come with little props. And I think those are maybe the things I like the most is that it's a different, like, cute form factor, but it's also really fun sculpting the little props that come with them, and it's fun, like, brainstorming what props to go with them. So I did the Incredibles 5-stars that we just did recently, and it was really fun, like coming up with like the little cookie jar that comes with Mr. Incredible, and coming up with like the math book. Like Dash comes with a little math book, which is great. And then the rock candy, I'd say like it's really fun doing just it. They're different proportions on the rock candy, which is fun to do. But then you also get to have a really fun time coming up with poses for them. You know.
It's like super dynamic.
Yeah, and like you said, it's dynamic poses, and it's all these female characters, but it's really like the fluidity of their pose and doing like really strong, like really interesting poses with them. That I love working on pops, but it's just not the same with those proportions doing rock candy.
And I have to say, 2 of my favorite Funkos are actually my Jessica Jones and my Valkyrie rock candies, which are pretty amazing. So y'all are gonna be hanging around for a little bit, but also like make sure you're downloading the app. I'm sorry, I'm just pro app. But also, Funko answers questions on Twitter. So if you have any other questions from the day, I'm sure if you hashtag it Ace Comic Con and tag Funko in it, I am pretty sure there will be a response. And you know, if you have any final words, is there anything else you want to leave the audience with? This is an amazing panel. I learned so much.
Yeah,
Just
sorry.
keep
Go
talk.
ahead.
I would say just keep talking to us, please.
Yeah, please interact with us online. We do really enjoy that. We try to interact with fans all the time. And if you're hanging around here today, I'm going to plug, we have another panel at 2 p.m. over in the other area. I don't remember what the stage is called. We're
It
gonna
is
do a
the
live,
East Stage.
The East Stage. We're going to do a live Funko Funcast over there. So if you're hanging around, come see us and you get to hear my annoying voice again.
Aw.
And I would just add to that, you know, thank y'all for being a fan, right? Like, it wouldn't be what it is today without the incredibly passionate fan base that we have out there. Y'all drive us to go harder, we work longer hours, we do whatever it takes because you care so much. So thank you for that.
All right, thank you.